Well, there's a great fun community event coming up this Saturday. It's the Downtown Bishop Chocolate Art Walk. And that's going to be again this Saturday from 4 to 8 p.m. You can enjoy a fun and delectable evening of art, a press release notes, music and chocolate in downtown Bishop. Hey, featuring 22 locations, dozens of artists and musicians, special art openings and musical performances, and also free, unique chocolate treats at every location. Completely down with that. For this third annual event, the Art Walk will include work from several artists currently working in the southern Inyo towns of Olancha and Darwin, alongside many local Bishop area artists and musicians. Now, to kick off the festivities this year, City of Bishop has arranged for a brief ceremony to place a time capsule on Warren Street in front of the Bishop Library, and that is scheduled for 4 p.m. on Saturday. That'll be followed by an outdoor musical performance, and they'll be going throughout the evening. Popular local group, the Idle Hands String Band. Now, that's the third Downtown Bishop Chocolate Art Walk this Saturday, 4 to 8 p.m. You can see the full slate of participants and press release on our website, sierrawave.net. Well, one of the great groups in the Eastern Sierra is having one of the cooler events this Sunday. It's the Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care's 10th annual Wild Spirit Celebration. It's a fundraising event. Again, this Sunday, 6 to 8 p.m. at Mountain Light Gallery, South Main Street in Bishop. Now, you can join the Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care. They are the great folks who rescue, rehab, and release injured wildlife in celebrating over a decade of giving wildlife a second chance. You can also be a Wild Spirits sponsor or donate an item for the silent auction. It's not too late to give Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care a call to do that and get more information. Now, said Cindy Kamler, Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care Director, quote, "Here in the Eastern Sierra, we live up close and personal with wild birds, mammals, and reptiles. Hundreds of people each year contact us about wild animals that need our services. People care, they want to help. Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care has been giving that help for for close to 20 years, and are grateful to our generous and compassionate community for supporting our work. Wild Spirits is our way of saying thank you." And again, that was from Cindy Kamler. Now, press release notes, you can win a door prize, snack on some great food, sip your beverage of choice, and check out silent auction items. Might even want to do some shopping there and bring your checkbook. You can meet the wildlife ambassadors, Spirit the red-tailed hawk, as well as Razzle the raven, desert tortoises, and other reptiles. And you can also watch a slideshow featuring Eastern Sierra Wildlife Care's wild patients. Now, the press release notes that every dollar raised goes to the care of orphaned and injured wildlife and educating the community about our wild neighbors. More information, you can call 760-872-1487. And how would you like to learn about the Red Light Women of Death Valley? Local author and historian Robin Flincham brought her passion for telling the stories of pioneering desert dwellers through meticulous research to bear on her informative new book, Red Light Women of Death Valley. Press release notes the work sheds light on the hardscrabble mining history of the region by exploring the interesting women who journeyed to the rough camps full of miners. Now, the book focuses on Death Valley's biggest boom and bust years from about 1870 to the turn of the century. Prospectors, merchants, and speculators came to the region looking for riches. They tossed up boom towns such as Saratoga, Rhyolite, and Panamint City, and in time, dance hall girls and prostitutes made their way to the mining towns also. Now, our press release says the book, quote, tells the stories of women's lives, real flesh and blood women. They are not cautionary tales and are not meant to prove or disprove any statistical conclusion about sex work. And again, that was from Robin Flincham. Now, she will talk about some of those stories, take questions, and sign copies of her book, taking place this Saturday, 1 to 3 p.m. at the Eastern California Museum. That's on Grant Street in Independence. The event is free. More information is available at 760-878-0258, and the full press release is on sierrawave.net. And the final weekend of Mammoth Lakes Repertory Theater's production of Mice and Men, taking place at the Edison Theater this week. This is featuring Rob Gill, Tim Casey, Jeff Fromm, Rick Phelps, Sean Reitman, Leslie Ann Hoaxie, Jason Crockett, Mike Aguirre, Ermis Franchot, and Bob McCollum. Production is directed by Shira DeBrovner, and the assistant director is Sean Reitman. Of Mice and Men at the Edison Theater, Mammoth Lakes. More information or to purchase tickets, you can go to the website mammoth lakes repertory theater.org. We'll be back with a weather report.